Okay, friends. So if these couple questions right here have I got you confused, we're gonna chit chat about them. So I told you there were 62 students enrolled in that term in Math 105, and then I said if we distribute the quizzes evenly across all 62, how many quizzes per student have been done? First thing we have to do though is have to figure out how many quizzes there are. So I'm going to do this over here. You're not going to see it. I'm going to pull a little window over here. I'm going to do 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 4 plus 5 plus 15 plus 23 plus 29 plus 30. You already did this, of course, because you needed this to do the previous questions. Plus 4 plus 42. Okay, so I get 499 total quizzes. All right, now we're going to take those 499 quizzes and distribute them across all 62 students. Because what I'm asking you in this one is, how many quizzes per student? This sounds like unit fractions again. Quizzes per student. So you're going to take the total number of quizzes, divide it by the total number of students, and that's going to give you a number per student. So again, we can use Google. Take 499 divided by those 62 students, and I end up getting basically 8 quizzes per student. Now, what did I just do? There's a word that I did not use here. Have you thought of it yet? It's an average. I just figured out the average number of quizzes per student. That's what you do. You add everything up and divide across how many students you have. So 499 quizzes distributed across 62 students averages to 8 quizzes per student. There you go. That's what it is. Now, number 3 says, as mentioned at the beginning, each student must do at least 10 quizzes, that's the way my Math 105 class runs. Look at the last number, which is 8. Does this mean that each student needs to do 2 more quizzes to reach that minimum of 10 quizzes? Why or why not? Now, remember, that was an average. 8 quizzes per student. Is an average exactly equal to every single student in the class? If you can answer that question I just asked, then you can answer number 3. I'll offer this example by way of comparison. I'm going to Google average amount of debt held by graduates. Now, this is a very broad, somewhat vague Google search, average amount of debt held by graduates. But I'm not worried about the semantics of the word graduate or debt. I'm just interested in the number. Average debt at graduation from public and nonprofit colleges was about $30,000 in 2019. Does that mean that every student who has debt has $29,900? Or does it mean if you take all the debt owed by all the graduates and spread it evenly over all of them, you get $29,900? Think about that and think about how it relates to question number 3. All right, we'll talk to you soon.